What's up, smart people on YouTube? Hope you guys are having a great day today. Well, this is what I do, man. I break down how I can get better at stock trading than I'm doing. And in today's video, it's called, stock recap, pretty much day trading recap, where I'm just breaking down how I can do better, what I missed out on, and taking notes. It's all about doing data on the stuff that you can do better, on the stuff that you didn't do. I didn't follow my stop loss. I didn't let my profits run. I didn't even get it in the trade when the trade told me to get in, when my indicators told me, or my specific strategy told me to get in and try out the possibilities. So that's what I did today. Sat down, Starbucks, did a little studying up. I was looking at ACRS here. Let me clear out all of this junkaroo here and explain all these lines. Alright, but real quick, if this is your first time viewing, this is just the average guy, although I'm anything but average. And this is what I do on my channel, mostly talk about stocks, personal finance, some cannabis content. Alright, you guys, jumping in here using Td Ameritrade's beautiful on-demand feature. I'm in September 17th. ACRS, I could tell it had this dip here, and I believe so. This is where I got in at. Yep, I remember. It's where I got in at 168, I believe, right here. And I sold as soon as it started breaking down here at 165 or 164, somewhere around there, when it broke down the low here. And I was seeing that if I would have had a stop loss around 4% or below, I could have potentially held in here for the bigger move on the max out on the RSI. I was also seeing too that here there was a level of support forming. The drop didn't come down that low. There was actually a lot of buy orders right here in this area where support was being established. You can look at the time and sales part right here. There's a little tab here. I'll play it in real time to see if it will trade through. You can see right there, 1,000 shares. That's the buys. These are the sells. At this point right here on the low point, there was a lot of buy orders establishing that support there. Go ahead and pause it real quick. And there's also a higher low here. So low here, low here, low here, and then the higher low, with everything bottoming out. And then it continued on higher, maxing out on the RSI here. A good 10% gain and more, and bang. So let's play it out real quick as if, what time is this? We're getting in the trade in real time, 10:40. And you just want to constantly go into the Td Ameritrade on-demand feature and practice your strategy, so when it comes time for you to perform in the real stock market, you'll notice the patterns right away. You'll be so used to doing it over and over again that it will become just a habit. So let's see here if I can get it to work. Right, bam, here we go. So here's the last low here. The last low here, we're going to see if it breaks. Play it real time. You can fast forward here. It's below the min line. See, it's going to make a higher low. Got some volume. Let's look at the time sales. Buy orders, buy orders. There's the curl. Got some buy orders. And this is where I want to be. Right here is where I want to be buying. Put in buy order. Send, just like that. At 164. See it curled out of the min line. And a good green bar establishing a reversal here. And let's just go ahead and fast forward by 5 minutes here. 46. Alright, 46 is going on higher. Establish the 5% right here. 170. It's a good 5% profit. And then another 5% would be 10% profit at 180. 180, 179. It's the level I want to be looking at. And then if it goes any lower than this lower low here, I'm out. I'm out because when I get it in on a reversal, it's supposed to go higher. So you can see there, I marked out my potential profit areas. Let's just fast forward here. Alright, still barely moving along here, And it's moving it a little bit, right around that 5% profit right there. Bam, at 11.08 right now. Pretty much just waiting on this stock to see what it does. Right now I'm trying to protect profits around 5%. So I'm going to start setting some mental hard limits here. The stock starts heading down on you, and you end up losing out on potential profits, not locking it in. So fast forward here, it's coming down, then it holds, and bam, it continues on higher. Buy orders are coming in. Alright, so fast forwarding here to the juicy part, you can see here that my 10% profit here is right around 179. Right there. That's for 10% from the higher low. So I want to protect that. Don't want the stock to fall anywhere too far down below this area in between here. You know, I'm taking my time, not panicking, but waiting on the stock to drop and protecting profits. And you'll see how fast the stock can drop on you, especially with these low cap stocks that are under $5 and stuff. They tend to move quite a bit faster than stocks above that price range. You know, especially percentage wise. It's way more faster in a shorter period of time. So, alright, watching. Seeing if it wants to go higher. It's at 182. Fast forward a bit. You can see it's going higher here, even though I set a nice mental stop loss right here. I want to raise it up again. Just keep raising, the stop. Try to protect the profit as much as possible. Don't too much worry about missing out on a bigger move, a bigger trade. You're already at 10%. Now even more. Just protect that. Protect it. It's coming down a little bit. You'll be patient and wait for it to start hitting in between this area, between 182, 179. Don't want it to go any lower than 179. Seeing some red here. It curled down from the RSI. It's not maxed out anymore. So we're looking. It's 184 right now. Not even looking at the profit or loss or what we made yet. There's no need, even though it's like right there in your face and you're just one turtleneck turn away from looking at it. I would advise you not to look at your profit and loss. And we're waiting. Coming here. So next candle, starting off red. Fingers on the trigger. And just waiting, just like as if you're trading cash. You're gonna trade the same way. Oop, it's broken through. Sell 181, right in between my two areas. You see how fast it dropped? 184 to 181. Bam. 3-cent move in 1 second. So you had 1,000 shares. That'll be $30 move in 1 second. You had 10,000 shares. That'd be a $300 move in 1 second. So that's why you got to make sure you're watching it. See, it's going below my 10%. Right there. Next candle opens and it's red. And pretty much just gonna continue dropping down. But you guys get it, right? You see how using this on-demand feature with Td Ameritrade, you can formulate your own strategy, backtest it before you start trading with cash, and just get it down pat. You know, from my experience of using this, I can see that my best trades are finding the stocks that are making highs of the day, got a lot of volume, and they're coming down. Now, from using this, from my experience of using Td Ameritrade, I can see based on my data that my best trades are coming from when the stocks are making new highs and got a lot of volume, and they're starting to come down and they drop down below the min line, preferably the 14-day RSI, but later on the day, 7-day RSI is, you know, pretty decent, and I gobble it up. I end up getting at least 5% to 10%, and I just try to raise my stops. So that's what, you know, gave me the confidence to start, you know, trading cash and seeing that I have a strategy that I could build up to, you know, continue getting profits. So just a little thing I'm going through, you know, could take it as it is, and pretty much, yeah, pretty much just really just showing, because there's a lot of people who don't know that you could just play back any stock back in time. You could practice any time you got an internet connection. So, you know, there's no excuse. But alright guys, that's it for me today. Go ahead and call it a day. Hope you liked this video. Hit that like button if you did, and subscribe to the channel if you want more videos like this every day. And I hope to see you guys in the next one.